Well, this summer, when the temperature's been in the triple digits, a home in Layton, John Lovelace doesn't break a sweat.
That's because he lives in what he calls a giant Yeti cooler. As Peter Rosen reports, it was all a DIY project.
At first, John Lovelace went solar.
On my roof, I have 26 solar panels. Solar is the gateway drug.
To save money.
It was just for the money.
But then,
no regular furnace.
He found more ways.
More efficient lighting, insulation.
To save energy.
I took that house about as far as what was cost effective and practical.
And then Lovelace, an engineer with home building skills, and his wife decided to rebuild everything from the ground up.
Laid out kind of like paper doll rooms, utility room, bathroom.
He bought land, made himself general contractor.
Drew up some plans and got them approved and
got to work.
Started digging.
But there was a problem. There was now a pandemic, and he couldn't find subcontractors. Lovelace, who was going to do some of the work, was now going to have to build most of the house.
Why not?
Himself.
Build a house. Footings, building these walls, framing, electrical, plumbing, HVAC.
All that himself.
Building my own house was one of the most insane, stressful, yet rewarding things I've ever done in my life. I'm working full-time, and I'm also teaching part-time, and I'd come here to work at night. There's a few cold winter nights. I'm just kind of like, what have I gotten myself into? What was I thinking?
So this is what he ended up with. A cement floor on top of foam insulation.
It's like a heat battery. And so whatever temperature the room is, that concrete is going to assume that temperature.
Very well insulated walls.
So this house is basically a giant Yeti cooler. You can turn the heat off or the air conditioning off, and it'll keep the temperature for 6 hours.
A system that heats and cools.
So this is a heat pump.
Using thermal energy from the air. A way to save the energy that goes down the drain.
Up to 74% of the heat that goes down the drain is recovered.
Windows that heat in the winter and cool in the summer.
And at the summer solstice, full shade. Winter solstice, full sun. It's as if 5,000 watts of heat is running. It's like 4 space heaters are just running for free. Energy just rains from the sky for free. Let's use that to power our house. Let's use that to power our cars. We have a bolt, a leaf, and my wife's got a leaf as well.
And a monthly electric bill for the house and the cars of $80 a month.
How can we, as everyday people,
and since those very first solar panels,
take on this global problem?
A changed environmental attitude.
Seeing the environmental good, it's like, why not do it for the environment too? Why can't you have both? Why can't you save money and save the environment? I think taking care of the environment and being a good steward of the earth that's a moral value that I hold closely to me.
This, Lovelace says, turned out to be about saving a lot more than just a buck. Peter Rosen, KSL 5 News.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. So how much did all that cost? For the land and everything else, Lovelace figures $422,000. He says he spent about 4% more on materials that he would have for a standard home. Wow.
Wow, that guy's my idol. That's so cool.
$80 electrical bill?
Yeah, why don't we just start doing that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So 2 jobs, and then he would come and work at night.
So
I'm a loser.
Nice, same. I'm surprised you stay married. Good job.
TV.